Good morning, hello, my name is Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel, and today is a bit of a life catch-up day for me. So it's actually a Friday. My training's gone okay this week, life's gone okay this week, been super busy at work. I've been in the office the last couple of days, which I'm not normally in the office that much, so when it does happen on consecutive days, I just fall behind in all the little things that I try and keep on top of at home. So Liz has given me a little list this morning, verbally, quite aggressively might add. Too many shoes downstairs. What else was there? There's a bag downstairs in the way of something, and then general mess in the office and bike room, and that's just what happens when I'm like chucking stuff around just in a rush everywhere, etc. But today it's quite early in the morning. I'm going to try and get on top of that before the working day, so then I feel a bit more calm and at peace with things being organised. I don't know if everybody feels like that, but I feel like when I'm in a cluttered environment, it's harder to focus. I don't know, maybe that's just me, who knows. I have actually started today by just walking to the shop for some Pepsi Max Cherry, because we are out and that is number one priority, to make sure we're always stocked up on that. And then in and amongst all that and a day at work, I am trying to run at lunchtime and get on the club chain gang tonight, but it's looking like, well, sunny that side and then rain clouds over there, so who knows. I'm running out of breath from just walking up a hill. Anyway, let's get cracking with the day. Right, I'll be seeing you babies later. Liz has very kindly made me, I've got a jacket potato for lunch with some beans and some Scooby snacks, which are carrot sticks, because I have 3 weeks training left before the Brutal, and body composition is a constant challenge of mine, but there you go. I did also buy from the shop a Grenade protein bar. I'm trying to not have sweets, chocolate, etc., and these just tick the box for me as feeling like a big treat. I guess they still are. And when I've got snacks like that to look at, it's not always the most appealing, so to have something that is just what feels like a Mars bar, is a bit more morale building. Anyway, let's get cracking. We also think Rupert's fallen out with us. He started sleeping down here quite a lot on the sofa, haven't you? Cats have phases as to where they like, and at the minute he's loving this sofa, aren't you, my boy? Is it comfy? Yeah, and he gets hairs all over it. His mum has to spend ages trying to hoover it off, don't you? Yeah. I needed a text to remind me.
Don't get me.
You're not on it. I know you're naked, you're not on it. You're on it verbally though. I'm in trouble because I didn't get mushrooms from the shop. You told me an hour ago. How was I supposed to remember that?
I told you you were walking out.
Oh, I just didn't think.
I gave you a few notices. I told you an hour ago. Then I told you while you were lying on the sofa. Then I told you when you were just leaving.
No mushrooms tonight. Anyway, went swimming last night, and Mrs. Swim Coach Ash sent me Liz this present. This is a Hydra colloid extra thin wounds dressing. Apparently it's good for pulling grit out of your injuries and stuff. She'd seen that I'd had a little tumble on my fell run and thought that she'd help me out with something like this.
Oh, that's very kind.
It is very kind of her. It's glad to know somebody's looking out for me, thinking of me, cares for me, just wants to look out for me, that sort of thing. I'm getting absolute daggers. You do that as well, occasionally. Where are you going today? What are you doing?
I'm actually in a big rush.
Liz is in a big rush. She's going out with the mum and the grandma, so let's leave her and continue with our day. Put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Just having the first little flick around this room, it definitely needs some things getting rid of. So firstly, I've just come across this document, and it is a pitch I made to a brand 3 years ago. Now, it didn't come to fruition, so I'm going to cover the brand up, but only because I'm not trash talking them in any way. It's absolutely fine. These things happen all the time and don't come to fruition. But I just want to show you perhaps what I did at the time. Now, I worked with a good triathlete and a friend now, Ollie Ashley. He runs his own media company now, but he basically put this booklet together for me. And I essentially started with, who I am, as a bit of a tagline about amateur triathlete with professional reach, and then, a bit of a headline tag about YouTube views. I mean, back then, I was absolutely buzzing about the numbers the channel was doing then, and now it's it feels like it's nothing in comparison. However, that is still a mental amount of views and things. So if you're, starting your own channels and your own platforms, just remember that it does progress and progress and progress. You've just got to keep chipping away. The next bit was my YouTube and socials, etc. A bit of a snapshot, some highlights, and a bit of YouTube stats. And I tried to make it translate to the person engaged with your target market. Then I got some because of the brand that it was, I wanted to try and have some sort of like performance thing in there. So I had a Strava ride in which I'd ridden my 10-mile TT PB at like, I think I did 1946, and then also some references from other brands that I've worked with. So like word for word, you know, they'd written like Daniel blah blah, Daniel did this, I wrote Daniel did that, and these are actual like business owners. These aren't like small people in big brands, they're people who run their own businesses, and that's what I was trying to speak to. And then at the end of it, it was just a case of, yeah, this is a video. I made a QR code and a link to a video in which I talked about how that partnership would actually work. As I say, didn't come to fruition, didn't work. It's not that I turned it down, they didn't offer it to me. But I'm a big fan of like casting a wide net in those sorts of situations. And back in 2021, when I did that, I remember being really like knocked back by that and thinking, oh, you know, you don't know what your worth is. And you're thinking, oh, can I make this thing a thing? But then if I fast forward to 2024, having Hoob and NRG chains on board is like amazing, and back then I never thought that would happen. So yeah, just funny how times change. I'm going to hold on to that for memories, and for hopefully one day when I get that $1 million deal, you know, be able to refer back to things like that, because that's pretty cool. So what that essentially means now is the first thing I picked up to throw away, I'm not throwing away. Great start, Daniel. Let's get stuck in. What the hell is going off here? Work to do. So I'm not really making any progress in there, to be honest. Maybe it's a weekend job. Good morning, Liz. You've got some clothes on now, haven't you?
Morning.
What are you off to today?
Garden centres.
You're going to the exciting new garden centre, aren't you? In Matlock?
Yeah.
Is that right? With your mum and grandma? That's getting very close to my face.
Sorry.
Now, Liz does criticise me every time I go to the shop for Pepsi Max. Says, you don't need to drink it, blah, blah. But let me just point out that Liz also has a habit, don't you, of iced lattes.
Only when it's run out and I've not got time to make a drink.
You smash one on the way to work every day.
No, I don't. I normally have a cup of tea, actually.
You went through a right phase of these. On the food shopping bill from the joint account, might I add.
Yes.
I fund my habit from my own money.
It's £5 for £5.
Oh, that's not cheap though. £1 for a cold mug of coffee. So are you going to more than one garden centre today?
Well, we're definitely going to that Matlock one. And then I'm not sure if we're going to Chatsworth or if we're going to like Matlock Town Centre after, or Matlock Bath or somewhere like that. We've not quite decided yet. So more than likely, I've not been to the Chatsworth one for ages, and it's my mum and dad's dog Rosie. It's her 7th birthday today, so she's coming. So more than likely, we'll probably go into Chatsworth so that she can have a run on the grass, because she loves to run on grass. And because it's her 7th birthday, you've got to have a run on the grass, haven't you?
You've got to have a run on the grass, haven't you? Okay, great. Now, if I have any free time today, where should I be directing my efforts?
What do you mean?
Well, like, you gave me a list of jobs, the office is a bit messy, you said something about shoes earlier.
Yeah, you've done your shoes.
Yeah, what should my main focus be then?
Tidying up the office.
Okay. Time up the office, got it.
Because I did that massive bag of shredding yesterday.
Oh, is that it?
Don't get all that on the camera, for God's sake. We've still got loads to do. We need to go through them clothes. Do the office, do the garage.
This is basically a get ready with me video, isn't it? This is what it is. We're those influencers now. Yeah.
This is how you straighten your hair.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, right. I'm going to end today's video there because I'm going to crack on with that, but you don't need to see that. That is it, Liz. That is it. Just a bit of life, isn't it?
As a video.
I can't. I'm basically experimenting with some videos that have no training in.
All right.
And seeing if some with training in do better than those without training in, etc. Because I never really know what people enjoy, and
well, people are going to love this, aren't they? Look, me straightening my hair.
I'm going to love this.
We'll
right.
go on to makeup next.
My legs have stopped working. Right, hit like and subscribe. Thanks very much, and I'll see you tomorrow for some training content, shall we? But I've got so much to do, man.
See ya.
See ya.